And we're live. Guys, I'm going to take one last bite of one and then I'll stop because trigger warning. I have something in my mouth. Not going to stuff my face the whole time. But whoever bought me these, well, many of you did because I had these on my wish list. I love cinnamon anything. If you guys noticed, I had cinnamon candles. I like cinnamon candy. Yes, I have this in my mouth. I'm well aware before the comments come out. This is the last one. Not going to do any more. We're not going to do any more. I don't want to hear about it. How are you, my little angels? My little winners? Um, how's everybody doing? How many people are in here? 65. Nice. Um, I got stuff to do today, guys. I've been getting stuff done. But I wanted to have a little chat with my people. I know, I knew some of you were going to be like, "Yes, stuff that face, girl. We want to watch you do it and piss people off." Thank you, scene. I'm going to guess sign. Love the hat and shirt color matching. Also, I've got my little malachite bird. And then I found this little number, these little green hoops. So thank you for noticing. You guys know my favorite color is green, and I like to put things together. Now I have a piece stuck to my tooth, and you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. We've gotten it all out over the last few days. We've talked about all the haters, everything. We're not even going to go there. Keela, I did. I just loved it, actually. Did I see the new cover photo on the group page? Thank you for that, Sweet Pea. Um, Good. Jem's journey. I think I saw a comment that you lost somebody yesterday, a high school friend. I'm really, really sorry about that, babe. And you're getting some sorting done. Okay. Well, you do what you need to do to feel good about it. You know, everybody, hey, Steve Britton, everybody deals with loss in very different ways. And I've learned that from losing, working in senior living. I have lost so many um, close friends. And then losing Fred, losing animals, everybody processes it very differently. So, Jem, I'm really sorry that you lost your friend, babe. Very sorry about that. Andrea, you sent me the cinnamon treats. Thank you. I am enjoying them. I'm going to be honest. I just opened this bag because I finished polished off a bag like over the last 4 days. I mean, I don't, here's the thing, guys. I love snackies like this, but thankfully, I think it's my diabetes medication, but I've always kind of been this way. I don't overdo it. I don't like have no self-control when it comes to eating. I stop. And I think it's the medicine I take because it's like it my doctor said this when I went last week for my appointment. She said it sends comes some kind of a signal. So I eat a few. I can eat like a handful of something and then I'm good. It's like I feel good about it. Who's texting? Oh, Lori, you silly Sally. Hold on, guys. It's my mod. Just told her not to worry. Um, John Sasofsky, you're at work. You better be careful, John. Don't be getting yourself in trouble now. Um, Jilbo Baggins, I love skincare. Oh, you know what's funny? It's funny that you asked me this today. What skincare am I using? I got it out. I haven't used it in a while. Moisture Boost Renewal by Paula's Choice. I put that on today because I did an exfoliating scrub after I got out of the shower. I like to exfoliate more in the winter because I get dry, but I did an exfoliating scrub today by OO Hawaii, which is another skincare brand I really love. I really love that scrub. And then I did this Moisture Boost Renewal from Paula's Choice. I like Paula's Choice and I have quite a bit of it. I just don't know how to use it. So I put that on after I exfoliated because I was like, my skin feels a little dry from doing that. Thank you for asking. And then I'll tell you my other favorite, I haven't used her skincare, but I love her as a person. I follow her for fashion advice, and I also use almost all of her makeup now. I don't know if most of you probably haven't heard of her. She's from the UK, and well, there's a ton of you in the UK. Trini London. Her name is Trini Woodall as a person, but I follow her and I buy her makeup and products at Trini London. I've been using it for years, and It goes so far. It may not be the cheapest. It's not that expensive. She sometimes has sales, but my God, it lasts forever. It's like she says that. She's like, "We don't have a lot of sales because you really get your money's worth." Anyway, I don't know what we went into that, but thank you, Jilbo Baggins. I bet some of you are gonna jump in and be like, "Oh my God, I love Trini." I love Trini, you guys. She's an inspiration to me. Honestly, I don't know a lot about her background, but she is just a very joyful woman. I love her demeanor, her personality. She's been through some loss herself. And she's just runs a great company and she's good to her employees. And I love people who are good. We know that this is a button for me. People who are crappy to people in the service industry in general, or people who are rude to their employees. I don't like that. I don't like that. I like you to be kind, and she is very kind. She's very uplifting. And she's helped me a lot with my closet. She'll give me some good inspirational ideas. She'll be like, let's do a video on how to repurpose some dresses that you may or may not wear anymore. Like she'll get real narrowed down on things, and I like that. Mhm. I've heard this, guys. Sorry, I had cinnamon in my teeth. It's good though. M71, Jilbo Baggins, is it me or does she look 100% different than her I Got Docs video? Freedom looks fab on you, sister. Thank you. Do you guys agree with that? Somebody said, a few people have been saying that. So I kind of went back and looked at that video. I did look not the greatest, but I don't think I looked that good on most of my videos. But I do feel like I looked a little I don't know what the word is, honestly. I don't want to say unhealthy, but just unhappy, maybe. I think more unhappy. You could see it on my face. I am much happier, guys. I am so much happier since I've been doxxed. And I'd say I'm the happiest now that I have this channel, now that I have my family on this channel and my friends. I love you guys. I, I sometimes think, should I keep doing this? Or Jeff and I talked about it the other day, and he was like, maybe you won't make it. Maybe it'll fizzle out. Maybe it will. Maybe everybody will unsub me, and this will just be a few months of a thing, and we're over it. I hope that doesn't happen because I really rely on you guys. I love you guys. I'm friends with most of you now personally and privately. But I just want to say thank you for now. I love everybody. Trigger warning for those of you. I am about to bring up the wish list because I want to say thank you to everyone who has sent me things over the last few days, the holiday weekend. I got quite a few things on the wish list, and I just want to say thank you to those of you that wanted to do that. It was very, very heartwarming, all your messages. And I just want to say thank you, everybody who's reached out just on Messenger, email. I'm catching up. I spend hours a day now. It's climbing up to hours per day answering you guys because there's so many. I probably answer over 100 messages a day now. And I've started to fall behind a little bit, but I'm still in the fight with you guys, and I want to say thank you, and thank you for all the wish list items and people who've sent stuff. For a couple people sent things on Venmo and PayPal for Huxley's scout trip. So thank you. You don't have to do it. And I don't ever want anyone to feel pressured or like you don't matter. That's it. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Debbie Baker, super sticker. Thank you, Debbie. That's a lot too. Thank you. Thank you. Got to catch up now. Oh, Lori, you're in here. Lori is the most dedicated. I really don't even reach out to Goldie now because I know how busy Goldie is. And that's not Lori. I know you're busy too, but as far as I know, Lori, well, do you mod for other people too? I hope not. I kind of like to think of you as just my own. But I love Lori, and I've come very much to rely on her as a friend and my moderator, and Keela, you too. And guys, I just really love you. You guys have really changed my life. Lori, I love her because, well, Keela is this way too. You guys are very protective of me. And I love that about you all. April, you made a live? Good for you. Glad you're late. You made a live. You like Paula's Choice exfoliator. I don't know if I've tried that Nin Polite, but I did just order. She had a sale over the weekend and I was almost out of face soap. I switch around on my soaps, and I don't think soaps matter that much because I don't know. I use a lot of different stuff with face soap, but I ordered one of her exfoliating soaps, Let's see. It had a good rating. Reese, can you drop a link to her channel in the chat? Whose channel? April? Whose channel? Did I say something that now I already forgot what it was? Please remind me. I have a package at my P.O. box. I just got a text. Whoever sent it, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Jilbo, yeah. Is that pronounced Tatcha Skincare? My girl, Trini London, she promotes that too. She likes their skincare. I've not tried it, but I do love skincare. I'm always trying new things. Oh yeah, Kitty and Lou. I love that. And Tatcha, I guess, and Drunk Elephant. Drunk Elephant's moisturizer with the peptides and the little round thing that you have to push to get it out. I love that moisturizer. It's not cheap though. So I kind of switch around on my moisturizers because I don't want to use it all. Yeah, Lori, cinnamon girl. You know what that's about. Mm-hmm. Lydia Krause. Still getting notices about the package being there. She did do a TV show years ago called Trini and Suzanne, all about fashion. I never watched it. That's what I mean. I don't know that much about her, but I love her. And I like upbeat. I don't like anything that's just monotone. I don't like talking about depressing things for too long. I like to be kind of bubbly, and I'm so much that way that I will fire doctors if they're not bubbly with me. It took me a long time when I was pregnant. I remember I went through like 4 doctors because they were just so like worry warts and alarmists. And I was like, no. And then I found my OB that I still have. I told you guys she's super chubby like me. And I have no problem showing my cooter to her because I'm like, we both have the chubby parts. It's not a perfect cooter. It's not the perfect triangle. It's a little roundy because you got the chub. You got the excess. Why do we have the excess? Because of these. And it's worth it. It's worth every minute. But I hate having a pap smear done by some hot, like 3-pound girl. I'm like, oh, great. Let me show you all my flaps. So I love her because she's chubby too. And we talk about it. I'm like, I'm so thankful, Dr. Martinez, that you're chubby as well, because it means a lot to me that you keep it there and you maintain it. Where were we going with that? Oh, bubbly people. I just like bubbly people who are like have different, pitch, and I just can't do it. I'm like, you got to find the gas pedal. We got to pep it up a step. We got to bring it up a notch, guys. And Trini London is that way. I love that about her. Well, thank you, Pup Groomer 20. Thank you for that compliment. Dang, Spike. Girl, you are glowing. Guys, I'm not glowing. It's this moisture renewal boost. Dang. I wonder if she's still having the sale, paulaschoice.com. Maybe I should get another bottle. The bottle I used this morning, I've had since last Black Friday. Guys, I go crazy on Black Friday. I save my money like all year long on my Poshmark earnings. And I will make a list of the things I need for Black Friday. I don't just screw around and go buy pillows. Like I buy skincare. You guys know the Anthropologie chair behind me. Anthropologie, I like to hit on Black Friday for their furniture. There's some good Black Friday deals, especially with makeup and skincare, and I'm there for it. Thank you, Huzzah. She says, I tried to rewatch your original video lately and you looked very sad and down while trying to keep spirits up. You are so much healthier looking and sounding now. Thank you. I think so too. And it helps to do streams with Aaron. Aaron lifts me up too. I just love Aaron. He's so funny. You guys, that stream last night was hilarious. You could tell that hat just brought him joy, couldn't you? He was just in a little happy, just his own little happy, cozy world with that hat on. I could tell. What? Armin, who sends me all my beautiful things on my wish list, by the way. I love you for that. Thank you. You're a wonderful friend. I've met Trini and made a cake for her daughter, Lila, years ago when she was little. Oh my God, that's so cool. I bet she is as cool in real life. Marilyn, I love you. Yay, it's Reese. Love you. You do look 1,000% happier than the first video. Thank you, guys. Okay, I got to catch up on comments. This is the only thing. This is like Aaron, dead air for Aaron. I don't have dead air and I don't have that fear, but I do have this fear of like getting behind in the comments. I'm like way too behind and then they just keep piling up. I'm scared. Yeah, witness trigger warning for the wish list. I brought it up. I brought it up. Guys, that video I did the other day, by the way, I've talked to a couple of you privately about it. Sorry if I was harsh. I didn't mean to be so harsh when I was like, for those of you that don't support me, get out. They did. We weeded out like 25 people unsubscribed like within a few hours. And I was like, that's okay. You know, Lori said something very, very profound. She said, Reese, that's a good thing. We are looking for quality, not quantity. I was like, it's true. And again, I'm not about the numbers. I'm not here for like, let's get those numbers up. Now, I'm kind of excited. I'm not going to lie. I'm excited about getting to 10,000. I'm almost there, and that is exciting. It's a milestone. Um, but I want it to be for the right reasons. It's not about money or numbers, but I do apologize if I was a little abrasive the other day. I think I was at the tail end of our Shark Week, and we're all good now. And Jeff's happy. Jen Nelson, honey, you look fabulous. I will be emailing you soon. No, you are here for the long haul. Jen, well, first of all, thank you. I'm excited about your email. I am trying to be here for the long haul, but who knows, guys? Everything and anything comes out of my damn mouth. And one of these days, I may say something where 100 people are like, bye, I don't like you anymore. So um, we'll just have to wait, stay tuned and see what I say because it can happen. It happened on Sunday. Oh, yeah, Deviant Outcast. Oh, no, the wish list, so triggered. Yeah, it's triggering. It's very triggering, guys. I did add a bunch of stuff that Huxley wanted, and some of you already went on there. He's so silly. He loves Crocs. I just in case you guys look at my wish list, don't be thinking I wear those things. I know some of you do. It's fine. Jeff wears them too. No judgment. I just love shoes and I don't have room for those. But Huxley loves Crocs. So we put a bunch of Crocs on there and somebody already got him a pair. It's so funny, but please don't judge. They're for him. And I don't mind a child in Crocs. I just can't do it. Is it Chitza? That's cute. Hey, Reese, I don't post much because I'm usually very busy while I listen. I hear that, girl. But I'm here. You got this. Don't leave us hanging. We need you too. And that's the other thing. Thank you, Chitza. I feel that way too. I kind of have some pep in my step today. You know why? This is all I've eaten. Sugar rush. That's why. Thank you for that sweet, sweet comment. I better catch up. I'm getting scared. I'm really behind. I'm really behind. I can already hear Steve Britton being like, she's really behind, guys. You need a favorite smell. You make soaps. God, I love guys. I only buy local homemade soaps everywhere I go. Any town I go into stores and I look for the homemade soap and I buy it. I don't buy soap at the store. I only buy homemade soap. You need a favorite smell. I like oatmeal, orangey smell, lavender, sea salt. What other soaps do I? Oh, my favorite smell is rose. I love rose. Mm. Oh, I just bought my one of my favorite Bee Witching, like B, the letter B, Witching Bath Company makes. I bought it in a local store and I've been buying it now from them directly because the local store quit selling it. God, they make this smell called honey and apricot. Ooh, I bought their soap. It's so good. It smells amazing. But I also use their lotion for after I shave. After I shave. Well, of course, Michelle, face soap matters. I don't, let me just, I don't know how to put this. Face soap matters to me, and I only buy like good quality stuff. But more importantly to me than face soap is the skincare routine after. And I have like a 12-step routine. So yes, the soap matters, of course, to get. I have like 6 to 10 different ones depending on how much makeup I have on, because some of them don't remove a lot of makeup. So I get like the thick gel stuff that catches the makeup. So yeah, no. It matters to me. And again, no one go crazy thinking, oh, she spends too much money on this. All the soaps I've had for like 5 years. Because I rotate them, guys. So I make my pennies stretch. But more importantly to me, Michelle, is the skincare routine after, morning or night. That's what I meant by that, I guess. What an interesting name, Christ Anxiety. If you want, I can help throw up links and stuff. Thank you. I think Lori's doing it. Aw, Joni, I love you. Reese, you're stuck with us. You can't get rid of us. We love you. Okay, good, Joni. I know you'll still be here to the very end. You could be the last one standing. Um, yeah, Steve. Okay, hop on your computer. Ew, Evelyn. You'd love a new serum I started using. It's made of snail slime. I don't know that I would. And if they kill snails for it, I know I wouldn't. Guys, I love the bees. I love the trees. I don't kill things. That's a lie. I just lied to you. I killed something yesterday and I still feel bad about it. Okay. For whatever reason, I've been terrified of spiders my whole life. Terrified. Okay. But I really changed my tune in the last 10 years. I don't want to kill anything. I don't like killing things. I never kill anything outside, ever. I would never kill a spider outside. But when it's in my house, I get frightened and I ask it to leave, but it doesn't always speak English. And when I show it the door, I don't know which eyes it's using to look for it. And the point is, yesterday I got an Amazon package. I was in my kimono robe. Jeff sets the damn package on the back of our chair, like this nice chair where Gertie likes to lay with this cute throw over it. And I'm like, Jeff, that's not where that goes. So I pick it up and I took it to the kitchen. And there's a fucking spider sitting on the package. And I looked at it and it looked at me with all of its eyes. And I was like, sir, you can't be here. One. Two, you could have gotten onto my kimono because the sleeves, like, come down far. What if you had climbed onto my kimono? We would have both died. I would have killed you and then I would have died of shock. So then I felt bad and he was next to the stove and I was like, I'm not trapping you to get you out of here. I'm too afraid of spiders. And he was like, I can't understand what you're saying. And I think he was like sign language. He was probably doing this. He was flipping me off. He wasn't big enough to have tattoos. Like I've seen spiders that have tattoos. Okay. This thing didn't. And I felt guilty. I took my Mrs. Myers kitchen spray and I sprayed him. And then he jumped onto the floor and he was like, Geronimo. And he parachuted down. And I took my Birkenstock and I clocked him. I feel bad about it. I still do, actually. I was cleaning up yesterday in the kitchen hours later, and I looked at the spot where I killed him, and I was like, I'm really sorry I did that. I felt guilty. I don't like killing anything. So the snail slime, I can't feel good about it. In my heart, it's not right. I've stopped using companies, which I should have done a long time ago. I don't like companies that test on animals. Mac, NARS, who I love, Laura Mercier, who I love. I hope Trini London doesn't, and if she does, no one tell me. I'm going to catch up on the comments now, so give me a moment, please. Melanie Walton, skincare for the cooter. Not really skincare, but I use a cooter soap, specific wash. I go back and forth between Honey Pot, which is a pump foam. I don't love that as much, especially for travel. It doesn't always like work once you get to wherever you're going. And then I have this stuff I get at Target called Down There Wash. That's what it's called. It's in a pink pump like gel bottle and it's just called Down There Wash. And guys, actually that is important because it's more pH balanced for the cooter. And I enjoy that. And I think Jeff does too. So yes, thank you for asking. Marilyn, we already went over that, didn't we? Did we? I'll say it again. Who cares? Love you, Reese. You look 1,000% happier than the first video. And I look for, oh yeah, fellow bubbly people too. I haven't read this one. You are a gem, my friend. Marilyn, I love you. And I'm glad we texted this morning. Thank you for that super chat. Yeah, Lori, Aaron was jealous of that big foam hat. He had to have it. Yeah, I'm behind. All right, let me scoot up. Steve, my wish list, things I could afford on Reese's wish list. Guys, I put all kinds of priced items on there. I put bones for Bo on there for $2. But again, this isn't about that. I don't even care. I don't want to bring it up because I don't care. I don't care. It's not about anybody buying anything. I'm just laughing at what Steve said. I think I'm skipping up to the Sunday one when I was talking about Sunday. I do want to say all of you, if not. Yeah, Jen, it's okay that you have a pair of Crocs that you wear on the house. Crocs are very comfortable. And when I worked in the medical field, I wore them with my scrubs sometimes. I just don't wanna wear them now, but Huxley is addicted to Crocs and the little things that you can stick into the holes. Steve, thank you. Steve, you may be really behind, but we love her anyway. Thank you, Steve. I'm glad you're here for the long haul with me. I would be uncomfortable if you left. I rely on Steve. Liz Gale. Hi, Liz. If you're still here, this was a while ago. I'm catching up on comments. Liz, we love you, girl. And we hope your book is doing well. Oh my, Ziza Vascu. Don't know. Hi, how are you? Question. What are accessing bars? Accessing bars? It was recommended to me. It scared me that it is from Scientology. I have no idea what that means. Otherwise, I would explain. Accessing bars? Thank you for your super chat, and I feel bad that you gave me money and I can't answer your question, but I don't know what that means. I'm not denying it. I just don't know. Jenny Rene's. I'm so happy every time I get to see you live. Most of the time I'm catching you on replay. And when you went on lives, I so want to respond to you that you're perfect exactly how you are. Jenny. God, Jenny, is that your picture? You're stunning, girl. You're gorgeous. Thank you for that. And thank you for the super chat. What a little buttered biscuit. Real buttery. I like that, Lori. Lori, this is perfect. Basically, I don't get triggered about what other people have and don't have. You know, I've never felt that way either. And that is a thing. I had a friend once that was like, she'd get angry with me. She'd come over to my house and be like, I want that. How'd you get that? Like, it would make me feel like shaming me. It would make me feel uncomfortable. I don't feel that way about others. I rarely feel thoughts of jealousy. I think because I really do feel happy in what I have, and that probably is because I came where I came from, like working for no money, not having a choice to do much. And being raised in Scientology is different than the world for me now. And I'm so thankful for what I have now. I've created this beautiful, Jeff and I have this beautiful life, and I'm crazy in love with my child, and he's so wonderful. And everybody is so supportive. That means so much more to me than any amount of money or things. It really makes struggling easier if you are struggling to be loved, to feel like you're in a nest and you have a safety net. It's just my 2 cents. But I've never felt that like weird jealousy when somebody is doing better than me. I don't know. Zippy, I refuse to leave and no one can make me. Zippy, you're so cute. You sent me the flowers. I love you, Zippy. Oh my God, Liz Gale. Liz, what does that mean, that you like spiders? I don't know that I want to know. See, I'm really behind. I'm trying to get ahead, guys. I'm trying. Obi O'Brien, we love your unique style of real. That's why we keep coming back. Keep being you. Osa and haters smell like poo. Well, thank you, Obi O'Brien. And that's true. And nobody likes the smell of poo, whether it's the really bad kind that Jeff had a couple days ago that I was like, what did you eat and why did it die inside of you? Or it's just like the light, faint smell of poo when it's not as bad. Either way, no one likes the smell. I hope Jeff isn't watching this. No, he's not. He's getting his teeth cleaned. Whew. He won't go back and watch it either. Yeah, guys, I know I'm behind. Steve, spiders have no consciousness. I don't know if they do or don't. Neither do mosquitoes or the myriad of bacteria you ever kill every time you take a step or clean your house. Don't worry about them. Well, I do worry about them. They're alive. They're alive, Steve, and I feel bad about it. I don't like killing anything. No, I love this question. Subversive Sovereign. Hi, Reese. Did you ever have any contact with Mike Rinder while in Scientology? Mr. Rinder just did an update video. I loved his video. I gave him my first super chat. But no contact with him. But I will say, I think he's amazing. He is truly what I said in my super chat. He's an inspiration to me. Andy Fabulous, is we one of your sponsors? Have you done a nude spread for the magazine? Is that a magazine? No, but I would consider it if it's a magazine for nude chubby girls. OUI, we is yes. I'm sure you know this in French. And this hat is made by my One of my favorite designers who designs clothing and bags, her name is Claire V out of LA, and I own many of her hats. I love her hats. Kitty and Lou, I got this lavender lotion in a little travel size. I noticed it was so silky and kind of oily. I read it after a month using it. Vulva lotion, not hand? No way. They make lotion for the cooter? I don't know that I'd wanna do that. You get some UTIs up the wazoo, and I don't love a UTI. I've had a few of those. Speaking of poo, Bo just farted, and it's killing me. Yep, he's right behind me, and he just farted, and it smells horrible, and I wanna die. Oh, Bo. Oh my god. I wonder why sometimes they're really bad like that. He just eats dog food. I don't feed him anything else. He did eat something. Oh, oh my god. Oh, he did eat something in the yard this morning. Clearly, that was it. I don't know what it was. Andy Fabulous, I don't know the answer to this question. Why are there so few people on the Gold Base? Was there a few weeks back and the place looked vacant? I don't know. I never really went to Gold Base. I don't know. I'm sorry for all the people I'm not answering. I'm trying to catch up. I see Keela say, please behave in here. I don't know what's going on, what that means. Andy Fabulous, We or OUI is a nude magazine for your information. Okay. I did not know that. If they want to reach out to me for a sponsorship, I suppose I would look into it. I would look into it. Some men like chubby women too. Everybody wants to be loved. I know Jeff does. I like Jeff naked when he's chubby. I don't mind. Oh, look, I think I'm caught up. That didn't take too long. I think. Ooh, Jenny H. That's sad. You took one of your puppy girls to the vet yesterday because UTI blood and urine. Good thing that child is being taken care of now. Most of you also have joined the Facebook group, and I love that. Thank you for that. And Kitty and Lou, I sent an email to Aaron about Scientology Ventura, California. Got photos of some elderly folks still in. Could you ask him about it? Maybe loved ones looking for him. Oh, sure. He's about to go out of town. Andy, I love that you're married to a chubby lady and she's gorgeous. That's wonderful. He's about to go out of town. So I can try to remember, but I'm kind of leaving Aaron alone. He's got a lot on his plate. Aaron, I'm fat and disabled and get lots of dates. Reese, you are hot stuff. Wow. Okay. I don't know that I'd say hot stuff, but I would say, there's some people out there that might want to get a hold of me. And I like that. I think that's okay. I don't think every time I see a picture of myself, which it's hard to do this live because I have always felt like an ugly person, like to the eye. I just don't find myself attractive. But thank you for saying that. What was I going to say? Okay. Couple things. I just found this out and I wanted to let you guys know I will be a little spotty over the next couple of days. My God. Thanks, guys. Keep that up. Telling me I'm a dish. I like it. Ooh. Thank you. You guys are just saying that because I washed my hair today. We all know that I've been on here super ugh before. Joni, don't say that. Reese is a skinny mini compared to my fat ass. I don't think so, babe. I am losing weight. I'm in the 180s, which is pretty good. I was around 200 not that long ago. So it's good. It's coming down. Thank you, Steve. Attractiveness is 90% personality. That is a fact, brother. God dang, that's true. I have met some beautiful people, and then when they open their mouths, they're incredibly ugly. Like immediately, if a guy is like really attractive, but then all of a sudden you see that he's a dick swinger galore, I'm like, oh, goodbye. No, I don't like egotistical people and people who are narcissistic. It's such a turnoff. I don't care what you look like physically. Kat, I like to think of you as my cool older cousin. Okay, that's specific. Not like an older sister, an aunt, but cousin. Okay. I mean, hopefully like we're somewhat close because cousins aren't always close, but Kat, I think I understand what you mean and I like that you think of me in some way of a familial connection. So thank you for that. Uh yeah, it's right. Steve's right, you guys. I think my ear infection's getting better, by the way. It's a little sore still. That's why I didn't have an earphone in yesterday on this side with Aaron. I've got drops I've been putting in. My doctor prescribed some. Um, Armin, you want to say a very big thank you for reading the non super chats too. I know it's not easy, especially as your followers grow. It makes us all feel included and part of a loving family. I will always do that, Armin. Um, but you're welcome. It's important to me to answer everybody. I know people who get really popular, like Aaron, he gets a million super chats. I love super chats and I love the non super chats. I love you guys because we're here together. I love you for the connection. So I always will try. That's why I feel bad when I get behind because I have to speed up. Why am I not able to speak today? I have to speed up and then I feel bad that I missed everybody, but I always want to address the non super chats. And then here's a super chat. And my daughter's boss is a Dan O'Connor wannabe. Oh, dick swangin'. No fax machines yet. I need a dick swingers emoji. Willie Weed has one. Willie Weed does the golfer doing the swing and then the eggplant for the peener. Yeah, Andy Fabulous, of course. Thank you, Reese. It gets expensive to try and chat with you with all the super chats. No, guys, I don't get that. I mean, sometimes I do get quite a few super chats, but and I like I say, I appreciate them very, very much. But I also just appreciate you guys chatting with me. It's engaging that matters to me. It's like I've said all along, it's the connection. So um don't ever worry about that. Don't ever worry about that. Um, so yeah, Willie Weed. Thank you, Willie Weed, for showing us. We've got the peener, eggplant, and the golfing man. That's Dan O'Connor right there. Dick swinging, it's a swinging dick. Swing that dick. That's what I like to sing whenever people are assholes in traffic and cut you off. Yeah, creepy. It's the connection for me too, 100%. But I'm a Cancer sign, guys. I think my love language was quality time, number one. Number two was, I think physical touch. I think. But I know number one was quality time. For me, it's everything. I'm very sentimental. I put a connection with everything. I put a feeling to everything, an emotion. Poor Jeff, by the way. He doesn't always, as much as you guys love Jeff, and I love Jeff too, he doesn't always put up with me. Sometimes he gets very annoyed. As a matter of fact, we kind of got a little bit of a spat yesterday because I was saying something and he was like, that pisses me off. Okay. He rolled his eyes. Huxley does it too sometimes. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Am I wasting your time? Would you like me to step out of my own home? Get the fuck out of here. I was like, no. Don't roll those eyes at me. Cause I tend to repeat myself with Jeff and I'll be like, I don't have the wolf hat. I moved it into another room, Ashley, but yes, don't worry. I'll be showing it. What was I saying? Jeff doesn't like people repeating themselves. And I repeat myself all the time. This is what we talked about on that live the other day. And I kind of wanted to touch on it today. I want to sit back, first of all. I don't like having to like hunch over. Yeah, John Sosofsky could link you to the hat. I mean, he got them on Amazon, I'm assuming. I Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't like eye rolling. Anyway, you guys, no, we do fight, Anne. That's what I mean. Like Jeff and I do fight, and as like I mean, Jeff is a super sweetheart, but just like anybody, he can be a dick swinger. He can swing that dick, and I gotta reel him back in. I gotta reel him back in and say, "Let's bring you down a notch. Put the dick back in your pants and quit swinging it, because we're not gonna put up with that here." Randy, my God, it's a huge super chat. I'm on fire for some reason. I think it's the hat. Reese, you make me feel confident with my weight gain. Well, of course. Thank you so much. I think I'm going to go for it with my friend I've had for years who wants to be more. Randy, oh my God, that's so exciting. Okay, yeah, girl, do it. You've got to get naked, girl. Let it out. I did that yesterday. That's why I'm hot. I have a little bit of a sunburn. I almost got fully naked yesterday, and I went out on the back deck and laid out for 45 minutes, and I don't care. We don't have any neighbors in the backyard, but we do have some on the sides that probably could have totally seen me. But Randy, I'm so happy for you. Get naked, get down, girl, get down to Pound Town. How are you going to know if you don't do it? Get in there and answer the bone phone. I like Steve's input here. Reese, it's not the fighting that matters, it's how you fight and how you resolve it afterwards. Everyone fights, but strong couples fight fairly and respectfully. That is not me and Jeff. 100%. We do not fight well, and it has gotten bad over the years. It's gotten much better because now we've been together long enough that like we kind of know how each other works. Um but I Jeff and I don't fight very well at all. Like we've both said some horrible things that we should have never said to each other. Um, I'm going to be totally open with you guys. One time, I started to pull my phone out and we were fighting, and he came and grabbed me and grabbed my phone, and I shoved him. Now, shove 305 pounds is not easy to do. So he didn't go very far. I shoved him like an inch and a half, perhaps. But I mean, he's never hit me. We've never done anything like that, but we've gotten ugly with each other, and I hate it. I am not a fighter because I fought so much in Scientology, like yelling, screaming. Jeff is more on the fight side because, and I don't want to get into this because I don't know that much about Jeff's past. Like he's told me. So Jeff was married for 36 years to someone, the mother of his children. And shit, he's in here. Damn it. Hi, honey. Oh, it's awkward. It's awkward. Awkward. Honey, we were just talking about how you dick swang sometimes. But my point is, I will finish this story because he won't mind and he's not home to stop me. Sorry, babe. How was your teeth cleaning? Are you already done? He's probably on his way home. On his way home to be mad at me for sharing too much. So Jeff and his ex-wife fought a lot. They fought a lot. And I believe that that carried over into our marriage. I think that he kind of had some triggers, and like he told me this once, like he had his own baggage that he brought, and he took like me the wrong way. Like he thought I was trying to fight with him. I don't like to fight. Okay, he's done with his teeth cleaning. Lena won. I grew up with 5 big brothers. Wow, grandpa's and a father. Just so you know, men don't like chatterboxes. It annoys them. I learned to keep things brief and talk to my girlfriends. I don't have any girlfriends, and Jeff's just going to have to learn to live with a chatterbox, and so are you guys. But here's the thing. Yeah, Pacific Kate says, keep going. You want to learn how to not run away from a fight instead of working through it. You still have all your teeth. That's really good, Jeff, because I wouldn't really want to do a lot if you don't. That would freak me out, if you know what I'm trying to say about Pound Town. What was I saying? Oh, you want to learn how to. So it's hard to learn how to work through it. But I think remaining calm is important, especially if the other person's getting escalated. Jeff tends to get escalated quickly, which is weird because you guys know Jeff and you're like, I can't see that. No, if you, oh, as usual, the doctor was disappointed. Jeff has like never had a cavity and it really pisses me off. I have horrible teeth. Every time he goes, the doctor's like, I never make any money on you because you don't have any problems with your teeth. Meanwhile, I have a missing tooth, and I need it was a root canal that just couldn't settle down. So Doug pulled it when he was a dentist, and they fired his ass, and then I couldn't get an implant or a crown bridge, and so I need to pay for that out of pocket because my damn dental doesn't cover it. So it's like 5 grand. Tintin, I'm late. No notification. Reese, you are my sunshine. I love you, Tintin. Anyway, guys, I feel like I'm going 100 miles an hour today. I feel really zippy. And I quit drinking coffee in May. Anyway, the thing about it is we don't fight so much anymore. We've kind of come to a place of peace. I think Jeff kind of got over where he was at with his issues with his ex-wife and the marriage there, and it carried over into our marriage a little bit. But I will say we've had some ugly, ugly fights. We've said horrible things to each other. And I have to say that's more on the side of Jeff than it is me. Coming from Scientology, like I said, I don't like to fight. I really don't like to fight. And sometimes Jeff will get into a bit of a rage and like want to, it's hard. I don't want to say he wants to fight, but it's like sometimes he's more up for it than I am. And I'm like, I'm not into this. Like, I don't want to fight anybody anymore. I'm tired of fighting. I love Barb, SPTV Tattoo Warrior. Careful who you were on your boat. Some people will burn it down because he won't let them be the captain. I don't know what that means, but I'll definitely take that advice. Oh, I like that rose petal one. Pinchu, cute. Celebrating 40 years of marriage next month. Wow. Hubby puts up well with my mental issues and mood swings. Hi, Jeff. Jeff puts up with it. But yeah, Kilo, I am spunky today. We already answered the bone phone today, but I already told Jeff, be prepared for round 2 here this afternoon. You're already on it. You knew it. I did tell him that. I was like, I'm going to need it again. He was like, okay, I'll stand by. I don't drink coffee anymore. I quit. Anyway, guys, I do want you to know and understand that because everybody loves me and Jeff, and everybody loves Jeff. And of course, Jeff is lovable, of course. And I don't want to change that ever because what you see is what you get with Jeff. But we have fought. I mean, we've had some rough patches. I remember being newly married, like a year in, and wanting to get divorced. I was like, this just isn't going to work. We were fighting too much. But I think there's some like newness when you get married and kind of adjusting to one another. And I think that was we were working out the kinks. And now I would say now we're better than ever. We don't fight so much. And if I smell a fight or I feel a fight coming on, Jeff is so much better at like us each kind of walking away from it, taking deep breaths, go and recognizing it by saying, okay, I'm starting to feel like I'm going to get ugly with you. I even will say that, like, you're starting to really upset me. This is the line that you're about to cross. Please don't. Let's just take a break from one another. And Jeff typically will listen to me now. And that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing. But I don't want anybody to think like, oh, they're perfect. They're not, guys. We're not. We're not always on the same page. And Jeff gets very annoyed with me on certain ways I am that I can't change. Like I said, it's well, thank you, creepy. I hear you, Reese, and you are beautifully honest. I love it. This is kind of what I wanted to touch on the other day when Jeff and I were together on our live. I think it bothers him, and maybe he would disagree with this. I'm not speaking for him, but sometimes I get the impression that like it bothers him at how needy I am with reassurance. I get very I get very and I feel very inadequate a lot of the time. I think that could be if we really want to dive into this sometime, guys. I've never had friends. I've never ever taken the time. I don't feel comfortable having like a real friend that I do stuff with. I think because I've always felt like I'm not enough, I'm not adequate enough to fulfill and be a part of a relationship and bring things to the table. I don't feel like I bring enough to the table even in life. I feel inadequate. So I will tell you guys every couple of days, the feeling washes over me. And if Jeff is not giving me enough attention, now I don't mean like I understand Jeff has a job. I'm not talking about during the day, but like if he goes to sit down and watch the news in the evenings or something, and he's just sitting there and, like, looking at his phone, I will find myself being like, "Do you still like me? Are you still attracted to me? Do you still wanna be with me?" Like, it's ridiculous, but it's honest and it's real and I mean it. I'll be like, "Jeff, are you still into me?" And he'll be like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Then how come you haven't grabbed my butt? How come you haven't, like, winked at me? How come you haven't tried to kiss me? Like, why aren't you making out with me right now? How come you're not tearing my clothes off? Like, I'm here. Hello. That's why I'm here. Like, let's get down to Bone Town." So I don't know. It's a weird dynamic and it's real. I mean that. And I'm kind of embarrassed talking about it. I'm sure somebody's going to take advantage of this and be like, she's weird and say horrible things, which by the way, I'm over that. I got it out of my system on Sunday. You guys want to call me a fat piece of shit or shops too much or trying to take your money, you go right ahead and put that in the comments. I'm over it. I'm not going to comment on it anymore. Cheryl Neal, happy Tuesday, sweet Reese. I don't get to catch you live too much, but I needed me some Reese today. So happy I made it. Love the way the office is looking. Thank you, Cheryl. I'm so glad you're here. That makes me feel good that you're here. And thank you for the super chat. And yeah, the office is really coming together. I'm reading some of these comments. Oh yeah, my tremor journey, walk past naked with a bow. I do. Sometimes I will just get naked and walk around. And even then it's weird. Sometimes Jeff will be so into the TV, like I'll walk by him naked and I'll have to walk by again. And then he'll be like, "Oh, there she is." I'm like, "Do you still like me or what's going on? Like, do you want me to get somebody else? Do I need to start an OnlyFans?" Probably just got demonetized apparently for saying that. Don't care. Um, what do you want me to do? Because I need some attention. And if you're not going to give it to me, like I'm feeling needy. So need me. So there's that. Why do you say poor Hux, Melanie? I don't do any of that in front of, I mean, I don't know. That's not true. I'm sure I do say in front of Huxley, like, Jeff, are you still into me? I just get this weird, it's like a hole inside of me. And I just like sometimes really feel it more than other times. Um, And I don't know how else to say it other than saying it. I mean, you guys know that about me. I voice everything and I know you're just kidding, Melanie. I can't, yeah, Sarita Fisher, you're a Cancer. Me too. July 8th, you're the 15th. I'm a true Cancer. I'm very sensitive, but I don't know if it's trust issues. It's probably abandonment issues. I've never gone into that and tried to delve into it. Really? Andy Fabulous, are you kidding me, Reese? I'd jump you in a sec. He just must be really tired. God, that makes me feel so nice. What a sweet thing to say. I do sometimes want to ask other guys that, like just random dudes in public. Sometimes I want to go up to a man and be like, be honest, sir, would you have sex with this? Like, does this enough for you? Like, would you do it? Would you get on this? Like, would you climb on it if you could? Um, in a non forceful way, like consensual, in a consensual way, like, would you bone me? Now, I know that sounds terrible, but sometimes I just want to know if besides Jeff, like, am I only attractive to Jeff? Am I cute to other men? Do other guys think I'm cute? I don't know. I don't think so. I think I'm like this chubby too much for people. And I think Jeff's the only one that likes it. But then sometimes I do want to go out like in a public place and be like, sir, would you go down to Pound Town with me if I asked? Anyway, Randy, Reese, you should take your own advice and know you're important to Jeff and all of us. Thanks for the inspiration, sister. Oh, you love SB Nation. Everyone is so supportive. Thank you. Again, thank you for that super chat. Let's see. A lot of you are saying that you would. Let's see. I need to know how many people in here would bone me. Oh, Maxine, you would? I love that. I love that. I know, ML, babe, you've had 3 husbands. That's true. That's true. But still, I just want to be like, would you climb this tree? Actually, I'm not very tall, so what would it be? Like a small tree? A bush? Well, that could be sexual. Could you get into this bush, sir? Would you like this bush? And then, I probably would get like totally slapped. So I don't ever ask. Jilbo, If we were both gay, I would absolutely be all over it. Okay, good. Well, I'm hearing yes from some women. Are there any other men out there though? Like I love that I feel like lesbians would like me anyway. I've always been told I look and sound like a lesbian, so I just relate for some reason. Like, Jill, I know you and I would probably get down. Now, I've never actually tried it before, but um, I appreciate it, is what I'm trying to say. Steve, would you climb Reese Mountain? Yeah, that's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Like, are there any other men in here that um Jeff, he's a Taurus. He's in May 15th. Um Keela, Reese, you are real on here. You aren't like other people on social media pretending they have a perfect life. You are genuine and I love you. Thank you, Keela. And thank you for the super chat, my angel. I am very real and I tend to say things I probably shouldn't because I'm sure Jeff's not going to like that I talked about this. But guys, anybody that says we've never had a fight or we don't, I mean, that's a lie. Even my therapist said that last week. He was like, people are lying out of their ass if they say things like that. Kat, if you're too much, people can go find less. I love that. Yeah, Michelle. I just died going up to strangers. I will have to try that. I bet it's really fulfilling. I want to try it. I guess so, deviant outcast. 3 men married me. You've never had that. Fine, fine. Jenny, you would? Okay. I like this. I like this, guys. Maybe we should do it live with Aaron about this, although Aaron doesn't talk about cooters and boning. You think so? You are wanted. You are so wanted from many men. You mean the 3 guys I married, Jenny? I'm just not that cute. Like, I don't know what I bring to the table. I love that Choctaw Nation princess. You are my wingman. Creepy, you'd climb it? All right, all right. Oh, I love all of you being willing to get down with me. That's so nice. See, I think this is really nice. Oh, Bushtown. Yeah, creepy. I guess there's no men in here really except Steve. Yeah, that's the problem, Duchess Diana. Reese, Reese, Reese. I worked with men over a decade and they don't care how you look. A man is ready to do Bone Town anytime. I know, that's the point. Like, I want to find some strange guys that would be like, yes, because I like the way you look, I would bone you. I don't want to just find a guy that's like, yeah, you have a vagina. Of course, I'd tap that. No, 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 no. I want to know that like there's some feature about me that like, yeah, I'd climb it. That's why I always wanted to work at like a Jiffy Lube. I know nothing about cars or changing oil. You guys know I don't even know how to put air in a tire, but I'd like to go work somewhere with a bunch of men and like be like, "Hey, can you hit on me? Like, do you think I'm cute?" Like, I mean, I don't want to like ruin anybody's families or like cheat on my husband, but I still would like to be like, "Would you go there? Like, would you bone this?" Yeah, I get it, guys. I could be crossing a line with you because we're all friends. Look, we're not doing anything. I just want to know. I'm just trying to find out and boost my damn confidence, okay? Yes, Lorne, my insecurity does make life hard. You deserve to love yourself wholeheartedly. I'm not there yet. Reese, you're married. If you ask me that question, I'd immediately look at your left hand and check for a ring. Seeing a ring, I would say, well, you're married, so I would be hesitant. Well, of course, Steve. Again, I would never cheat on my husband, ever, ever. That's just a line I would never cross. But okay, what else do you have to say, Steve? You would also say you're very attractive and I'm honored you're asking. There you go. That's all I want to know. I'm not trying to get into anybody else's pants except Jeff's. Zippy, between your dad and Scientology, you've become insecure. It's a symptom. You are wonderful and beautiful inside and out. Remind yourself, we think you rock. Well, thank you, Zippy. Oh, really? AJ speaks. Your husband would climb me like a tree. Well, that's sweet of him. Yeah, Amber's Glass. This is the SP therapy channel. Let's see, Deviant. I'd climb it, go down it. Oh my. Okay, but I'm bi and Reese isn't. I've heard. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's frowned upon. Yes, Deviant. But thank you for saying that. We appreciate your candor. I think Jeff's home. Oops. Probably went too far. But you know what? He married it. He knows. Okay, Brisby Tales, let's get busy. All right, that's good to know, guys. It's good to know, and I hope you're not just saying it. I hope you're not just saying like, "Yes, I would," because you guys are behind a keyboard. Like, I'm glad to know that there are people out there that would love to go down to Pound Town and that you find something about me, um, that's thank you for answering my question, Steve. That's attractive enough that you would bone me. Oh, Brisby Tales, you're a guy? I didn't know that. I thought you were a woman. I don't know why I thought that. I'm a dude. Reese, you are delicious. Oh, I love to hear it. I love to hear it. Oh, Marilyn, put a one in the chat if you have a crush on Reese. That's even better. Then I can really see the numbers. Thank you, Marilyn. All right. I'm starting to feel a little conceited here, guys. I didn't mean to go that far with it, but I do sometimes feel like I'm only cute to Jeff. And I'm like, I want to be cute to a few other people on the planet. You would be Jeff and I's sister wife. I like that. Okay. Keela doesn't want any ones in the chat. All right, okay. I'm just reading comments. I'll stop now. I'll stop talking about it. I'm just saying I get insecure and sometimes I just want to know. I want to take like a public poll and be like, "Would you bone me?" Thank you. But then I also will be crushed by the people who are like, "I wouldn't get near you with a stolen wanker." Oh, Tanya, your husband thinks I'm hot. Okay, good. All right, I feel better about this. We can stop talking about it. Thank you, Lorne. I do doubt myself all the time. Jeff already hit the bone phone once today. I know. I'm really kind of feeling it today. Christ anxiety. Give a 5 if you would bone relatable Reese girl or guy 5. Yes, Steve. Pound Town is important. It's very important. We went to Pound Town this morning, and I plan to go again one more time before Huxley gets home. Mellatrix Reese, just love you. Hubs is working from home and just piped in. Most dudes, all it takes is a body, but the heart connection that keeps us coming back. I like that. Oh my God, look at all the ones. That's awesome. God, you guys. I know. Creepy. Briz, you're a boy. I didn't know that either. I thought Brisby was a woman for some reason. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm sorry. Now look what you did, says Andy Fabulous. Sorry, but I'm really loving all these ones. Um, oh, I like that. You're a pup groomer. Your hubby would. He likes curvy blonde and mouthy, loud and funny. I like that. Hi, honey. Guys, we might not be going to Pound Town depending on how much more of this Jeff watched. A stolen wanker? You know how people say I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole, Steve? I was saying some people probably would say I wouldn't touch you with a stolen peener. I know. Jeff says that. How old is Jeff? He's 65. I'm 39. I like old guys. Jeff does say that he's like, men hit on you and look at you all the time. I'm like, no, they don't. They're not loud enough about it. Oh, Kate, Joe, you've been waiting on a ring for 10 years from your boyfriend, and I've had 3. You got it down. Ooh, we need to push him to do that. Do you want him to get on here so we can talk to him? I'm catching up. Yeah, Jeff is 65, guys. 1958. Melanie Walton, a blowy, and he'll forget why he was mad. Trust me, I'm all over it. I'm all over that. Um, yeah, Kelly, what I do one of Liz's quizzes. Would love to see you lovelies chatting. We already have talked about it. We've so I have something I need to tell you guys, and I just haven't gotten there yet. But yes, we've already talked about it. Wow, well, that's nice of you to say. Good looking dude. Yeah, he is a good looking dude. Um, Liz and I are definitely going to get together. I was going to do that this week. I have to get together with Liz, and I was going to get together with uh, Marilyn Honig, and I want to let you guys know I will be leaving this week. This just came up. I'm going to be going to visit my sister in Nashville. I'm going to see her new baby. I haven't seen him yet, and I want to see little baby Walker. And she's got another little boy that I'm crazy about who's 2 years old, and I just can't wait to see him. So it worked out schedule wise for me to go this week. She's on maternity leave, her husband's on paternity leave, and it just worked out. And so I'm going to go by myself. And I don't worry, guys, I'm still going to be doing lives, but it will just be more spotty. And most likely it will be in the evenings. So you probably won't see me as much during the day, but I want you all to know that I will still be around. Aaron's leaving tomorrow and he won't be back till Friday. And so I think almost all of you are my Facebook friend. I'll be posting pictures because I want to see that little babe. Um, Oh, Randy, you live right outside of Nashville? Wonder where. Um, but yeah, so don't worry, guys. Thank you, Keela. Yeah, I'm excited to go. Um, so you guys will definitely see pictures of him and pictures of me and my sister. It'll be a lot of fun. But I'm bringing my laptop, I'm bringing my mic. Um, what does this mean? Duchess Diana, where did it go? Question, Reese, do you have a YouTube premium account or the free account to do live streams? I have a premium account. Jeff just upgraded me like a week ago. I had to upgrade and pay for this streaming service too. What's it called? StreamYard. I have to pay for that now every month too because I do so many lives. But yeah, I pay for the YouTube premium now. Somebody has a question here. Christ anxiety. Will we get to see the new baby or no baby pics on the net? No, you'll get to. That's what I'm saying. Anybody who's Facebook friends with me, and even if you're not Facebook friends with me, my Facebook is public, so you can just go look at it. Gina, I really wish we could make this work, but I doubt it. Will your sister let you interview her while you're there? I would like to try to push that, but probably not because he's an infant. So he has to eat and he's on a schedule. And like, apparently he's just kind of fussy and he cries a lot right now. So I don't think that she would be able to get away from him for 2 hours, which would probably be at least a 2 hour interview. Okay, Springfield, Tennessee. I've never heard of that. Yeah. Sorry, I was reading comments. I don't know that that's going to work out, but I really would like to. If for any other, maybe she could just pop on and say hi. But I want to do an interview with my sister because I want to get her Scientology background. Again, I don't really know it because we weren't really raised much together, and she had her own Scientology story and was in the Sea Org, and so we'll just have to stay tuned and see. I just don't have high hopes for it because, again, I don't think she can be away from the baby for that long. She's nursing him, and but yeah, I'm really excited, you guys. I say I don't like kids, but that's not true. I just love seniors more. I could never be like a kindergarten teacher. Holy Lord. I do love kids though. Like I love kids. I think they're so cute. I especially love like a chatty kid, or like I love going to like Target and there's like a 2 or 3 year old that's like, hi, and chatty. I'm like, hi. I love talking to kids. And her little 2 year old, oh, I'm crazy about him. And he's so funny and he's just full of energy. And he loves his new baby brother. She sent me some pictures today of him like she said he cuddles and snuggles him all the time. So I can't wait to go. I can't wait to see him. But I will, like I said, don't worry. I will be around. I'll just try to figure out when. Um, yeah, Jenny. Yeah, Huxley has a baby cousin. Jenny, where'd you go? Oh, there. It would be interesting to hear your sister's story. Don't worry. Yeah, we will get her story. I just, she just had him. So, um, I'm just giving her time. Melanie, I get it. Not a fan of most kids these days. The older I get, it seems. I mean, I get it. I don't love all kids. I love the happy, like approachable kids that, you can talk to. If they're like screaming or they're brats, keep me the F away from it. I don't like it. Christ anxiety. Would you be up for coming on my channel sometime? I don't know who you are. Quite possibly. I don't feel like I've ever even seen you before today. Are you on the SPTV network? I don't know. Absolutely though. I mean, we could talk. Um yeah, I love old people, Willie Weed. I love old people. Bye Zippy. Thanks for being here. Um Denver Stevo, why shouldn't you have walked away for a few? Oh, Denver Stevo, because we were talking about who would I was talking about who would bone me, and I was asking all the men in the chat if I'm like boneable, like if I'm attractive enough in your eyes. I was trying to ask that, but we don't have to go back to that. Um yeah, I just love someone said, "Did you see my comment?" Deviant Outcast. Did you see my comment? I really want you to know. I don't think so. Can you rewrite it for me? Because I don't know how to go back and find it. Yeah, Michelle, same girl. I like animals. Me too. I could be surrounded all day by animals. And like I've said, if I die, it's probably going to be me feeding a gator or a grizzly bear or something like that. And that's just remember, that's how I would have wanted to go. So don't be sad at my funeral when it can't be open casket because the grizzly just tore me to shreds. Just remember, that's what she would have wanted. Yeah, Kathy Ann. Um, she's not going to feel like sitting up for hours. We aren't going anywhere. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll stream. We'll definitely do something. I just am giving her time. Yeah, grumpy old men, your favorite demographic, and I love that movie. Oh, good to know, Andy Fabulous. Women wearing glasses are very sexy. Good, because I've got quite a few pair. Oh yeah, Kathy Ann. Some people aren't comfortable nursing around others. No, she's not. No way. I mean, as open as I am, guys, I wouldn't want to do that on a live. I'm not going to feed a child on a live. No way. Same, Nicole. I would love to have a horse. They are such spirit animals. Oh, I love horses. My parents have quite a few horses in Tennessee. They're really cool. Um, Deviant Outcast, I'm waiting for you to send me your. I'm looking. You said that I missed your question. Here we go. There are too many ones in the chat, so I can't find it, but it was about the married 3 times comment. Oh, okay. I don't know. You're saying that I am boneable because I've been married 3 times? Okay. I hope that's true. As much as I love Jeff, guys, I'm needy and I like attention. I only really, I mean, like I said, I would never cheat on Jeff, but sometimes I like flirting with the old men by the avocados at Costco. You know this. You know this. I know. I hope she can come on, Jenny. I'm looking forward just to seeing your sister, see if you two look alike. You can look on my Facebook page. I've got quite a few pictures of her. We do. I think we look alike now that we're older. I'm 39, she's 43. And now I feel like we do. Growing up, I didn't see it. Pat O, posting children's pictures on a public Facebook account can be dangerous. Well, I have a 13-year-old and I've been posting pictures of him since he was a baby, Pat. So it's my private Facebook page. I mean, I, I don't know what to say about that. I mean, of course, with other people's children, like my sister, I always get her permission first if I post a picture. Um, and I would not go any other way about that. So while I'm there, I will ask her. Stephanie, does she talk to our dad? Not at all. She's got 2 kids he's never met. Same with Huxley. He has nothing to do with any of us. He's disconnected from his whole family. Andy, I don't have any lingerie that would entice and seduce Jeff. I've asked him over the years. about lingerie, and he's always said he doesn't like it or care about it. He's like, "'Cause I just wanna take it off." Like, he doesn't like it's not foreplay for him. Like, he's always like, "I just like to see you naked. I don't really care about you, like, all dolled up in something." Now, when I get dressed up for a date and I have all my makeup on and my caftan, he's like, "Ooh, yeah. Like, I can't wait till after we're done." Thank you, Steve. You'd be honored to bone me. I appreciate that so much. Um but yeah, he's never been a man. I've dated guys who like lingerie and I had it. Like I've had guys buy it for me that I was dating and that's cool. I don't feel like I look good in it because I'm overweight. I feel like lingerie looks good on like a stick figure model. But yeah, Jeff just isn't that into it. I didn't mean it in a bad way and apologize if it came out wrong. I think you're amazing. And the bit about me never having, it's just me trying to understand why I'm so effed up. Deviant Outcast, you didn't say anything wrong. I love you. Don't worry. You're fine. Um, Aw, Denver Stevo, you get a bone. You get a bone. Everybody gets a bone. Deviant Outcast, don't worry. I didn't take anything the wrong way. Love you just the same, if not even more. Jenny, Reese, you need to get out more. Then you will get completed by men. I'm sure about that. Well, fine. Okay. I guess where do I need to go? I just go like to Whole Foods. Sometimes I go get a Starbucks, but I don't ever go in. Target. It's full of a bunch of moms. I don't go to like bars and I'm never going to do that. Now, Jeff and I eat out a lot. Well, not a lot. I've really cut back on that. Actually, I think that's why I'm losing weight. I don't like to eat out. I like to cook at home. Jeff likes to eat out. I like to cook at home. Um, Ew, yeah, see, Michelle, lingerie gets lost in the rolls. Yeah, that's why I don't find it attractive. Like, I don't wanna put that on unless it's like a sexy slip or something, like, that just kinda goes like a baby doll thing. Hell, I'd put on like a nurse's thing. That'd be or not nurse, a maid's costume, fine. But like the strappy stuff, that's not good for fat girls. I'm not confident in that. Like, I need something I would feel confident in. And again, Jeff just likes me naked. Like, every time I get fully naked, Jeff's like, "Oh my god. Yes." He looks at me like a pint of ice cream, and I'm like, "I love how you look at me like a snack," because I feel super self-conscious being naked because I just don't think I'm attractive naked, but he sure thinks so. Oh, happy you're here, Tanya. Welcome. Yeah, I know, Randy. Stick figures are out. Junk in the trunk is a good thing. Thick is a good thing. I get it. Yeah, about the Facebook pictures. It's a long discussion, but it's mostly about safety from creeps. I understand that. Yeah. And again, I wouldn't post pictures of somebody else's children without asking permission, but I feel comfortable. Like, I'll take a picture of me and Jeff and Huxley. Um, and post it. I don't mind. Lori, you like to eat out occasionally because I only eat half and have leftover meal. Me too. That's the thing about eating out. They give you so much food. And Jeff and I don't always eat leftovers. Depending on what it is, we don't eat leftovers. I don't like soggy food, but guess who does love it? My coyote Wiley, and then Rocco and Cooney and his three kids are raccoons. So I always take anything we don't eat home to feed to the animals. So it's less money for me to have to buy food for them. Choctaw, you go pick up your child. That makes sense. Yvonne, we are having a happy Tuesday. Thank you. Let's see what Steve's ideal woman is. She is curvy, 5'5", blonde, not a requirement, intelligent, can carry a conversation, puts up with me, and has terrible taste in men. I have some of those, but not all. Intelligent, I would not say and can carry on a conversation. I'm out on those, but curvy for sure. I'm 5'4". I think I'm about 5'5", actually. Yeah, Andy Fabulous. I will eat leftover barbecue, but I did just throw out some ribs that we ate the other day. Well, I don't eat ribs, but Jeff did, and he didn't eat them. Wiley ate them. The bones are even gone. I agree, Steve. Yeah, I like to eat at home. I like to cook at home. I'm really enjoying cooking. Yes, I am married, Steve. I'm just talking about your list and what we were talking about earlier. Can I see Lori? Can I see messages from Gamer Jackie? I don't know why not. I mean, I haven't so far, but if If the gamer Jackie could be a male or female has something to say, I'm happy to chat about it. Black Widow Sammy, you're intelligent and can carry conversation. You say that, but I don't feel that way. In the real world, being out of Scientology, I don't feel intelligent at all. People talk about like, where'd you go to college? And like, I didn't make it past ninth grade. So I don't feel intelligent like other people. I feel embarrassed around people. That's a good point, Maria. In your wildest dreams, did you ever think you'd be on camera talking about cooter wash and being bonable? I love you. No, but I'm not surprised I'm not either. These are the things I've been talking about my whole life. I will talk about this stuff to strangers. Gamer Jackie, I've been messaging you. I'm a chick. Okay. Messaging me where? Do you mean on here or do you mean privately? Because I probably talked to you privately. I almost talked to all of you privately, guys, but I talked to you with your real names. So I don't connect the two. When I see Gamer Jackie, I don't go, "Oh, that's Annette." I don't know. I don't know everybody's names compared to your other names. Hey, Yvonne. Okay, Keela, you go to work, babe. We sure love you. Thank you, and I will be safe. Thank you for checking on me always. Jesse Schaefer, sounds like I have anxiety. Of course I have anxiety. Gamer Jackie, I don't know what you mean. I must be missing your chats. Um, yeah, Kathy. Kathy Greer, it was amazing to see Mike and Christy, and I thought he looked really good. I thought Mike looked really good. He sounded good. I mean, honestly, they both looked good. I was happy to see him. I really, really would be honored to meet him someday. I think he's an amazing man. Okay, gamer Jackie. I'm Lisa, but never talked privately with you. Okay. Well, I see you on here, babe. And I'm glad you're a woman. We didn't know. So thank you for telling us. Um, I need a bigger hat to hold that anxiety. Hey, Jules. I love Jules. Um, yeah, Dolores, you love the chats. You're curvy and self conscious too. Aren't we all a little? I mean, aren't we all a little bit self conscious or uh, emotional or feeling inadequate or I mean, we all are, guys. That's something I'm learning. We're human beings. I was not taught that I was a human being. We are told we are not human beings in Scientology. We're just kind of here in these bodies. And guys, we're not even going to get into that weirdness, but I think we all experience. There's a little bit of hell in all of us. I think we all experience fire, fury, hurting people, feeling bad about it, guilt, insecurities. I love that about everybody. I love all of that about you guys and me. I'm learning to love it. And you got to learn to live with it. I'm trying to accept the fact that you can go to therapy and therapy helps a lot. I look forward to my therapy appointments every week. But there are some things that you just have to learn to live with. I had higher expectations like we're going to get rid of that. I'm going to deal with it and it's going to go away. Nope. Probably won't. And I'm learning that. Tampa B, man, I missed you, Barb. Where have you been? Glad to see your pretty face. Thank you for the super chat. But more importantly, Barb, I'm just glad you're here. I was wondering about you when this chat started. I was like, how come I don't see Tampa B, man? I'm glad you're here, babe. Probably because you have a life, perhaps. Don't tell me. I bet it's because you have a life. I know some private things about your life because you and I are actually good friends on the private chat. And I don't know why I expect you to be here when I'm here because you also have a life, babe. But I love you and I'm glad you're here. Um, I mean that though, guys. Like there are things that I was like, wow, therapy really helps. What's this? Christ anxiety. How did you do your Amazon list and connect it to YouTube? Somebody told me to go into the about section, so I did, and I attached it in there in the about section. And if I can do it, you can do it. I figured out how to do it on my own. So I know you can do it. Good God. Therapy is very helpful and I love it. Mikhail Brannon, I love you too. Happy Tuesday to you as well. Who's texting? UPS. Um, what am I trying to say? I had expectations when I left the church and I knew I was going to lose all those people. And then I lost all those people. And I was like, holy, like I couldn't get out of bed. I was so depressed. And I found a therapist that wasn't, oh, I love you, Barb. I'm so happy that you're back to painting, by the way. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you're doing that. And Barb is going to send me a painting and it's the most beautiful thing. I can't wait to get it. I'm going to be honest though, Barb, I don't want you to be upset with me if I don't use this office other than to come down here for this. So no one comes in here. That painting deserves to be my colors upstairs in my some of my different rooms are navy and gold and white. I might want to put that where people can see it and where I can enjoy it more. This office is dark all day long. I'm only in here to do lives and then I scoot out. SPTV Tattoo Warrior, another Barb I love. Let's try this again. Careful who you let on your boat. Some people will set the boat on fire because they can't be the captain. Yeah. Forking Siri, she's drunk again. You're funny. I love you, Barb. Yeah, that's a great point. I don't know that I always follow that advice. That's why I get myself into trouble all the time because I'm not careful who I let onto my boat. And I'm like Noah. Wasn't that him who had all the stuff on the boat? You know, the animals and the whatnot, the mosquitoes and the giraffes and shit. I feel like Noah. I'm like, everybody, there's room for everybody. So, Barb, that's a good point. I don't know that I'm going to follow it. Amy wants to know when my family left Scientology. Sister's mom. Mom left in 1991, long time ago. Sister left also when she was like 14, is when she left the Sea Org and never did it anymore. I'm the only one that stayed in until 6 months ago. So they were begging me to get out of it. I just never did. I stayed in and continued to persevere in the cult. And I'm sorry that I did that and wasted all my time. What I was saying though, therapy is amazing and it really has helped me. And it's helped me more now because, like I said, I was so depressed when my family all left me. You guys, I find to be therapeutic as well, though. So, like, I have to say, it's not just my therapist, it's you guys talking with you here on the chat, but talking with you privately. I have gotten so many profound messages that have like stuck with me. I told you guys I'm a Cancer. So, like, I already attach emotions to things. You guys have really helped me through a lot of hurdles, is all I'm going to say there. Oh yeah, that's a great idea, Michelle. You need to teach us Sunday school. You tell the best Bible stories. Well, I mean, I could, couldn't I? You know, that Noah fella and Gertie was born in the manger with the three guys and the gold coins and the Mother Marcia, Mother Mary, and yeah, I could tell some stories, couldn't I? I know a lot about the Bible. Just kidding. Alana, hugs. Thank you for the super chat, babe. Prayer request now. Jeff, what did he think about Scientology? He was very respectful of it. He didn't say one or the other. He was just supportive of me. So he was never like, this is a cult, you need to get out. Audrey, I love you, Audrey, my French friend. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, Jules. How are the Flow gummies coming along? Okay, so Jules, I have to be honest. I love the taste. I got it wrong. Marcia is not the mother of Christ, right? It's Mary. I knew it. I thought it was Mother Marcia. It's Mother Mary, isn't it? I love the taste of those Flow PMS gummies. You guys have sent me some. I don't know if they're doing anything because I started them like right at the end of my period, but for the first time, you'll never hear me say this again. I'm excited to start my period for next month to see if they help. All I want him to do is take the damn edge off the cramps. Like, I can deal with the emotionals. Jeff can't. I'll be crying a lot and angry but I hope they're working. Thank you for asking. I hope they do something for me. Kelly C, I'm here for Reese's version of the Bible, Marsha and the three wise guys. Yeah. Don't forget about the gold coins and the North Star. There was a star there. Flow gummies are on Amazon. They are to help you with like your period every month or something. I don't know. We're trying it out. Oh, Steve says Marsha is Mary's other sister who isn't mentioned in the Bible. That makes sense, Steve. That makes sense. Yeah. Did she have a brother too, Mary? Angie Deaton, question. You still refer to Scientology as a church. Is that habit or you still consider it a church? No, it's just habit. I know it's a cult, but that's just habit. I'm still so newly out. No, I don't think baby Jesus ate the flow gummies. You can't give a baby gummies, Steve. That they could choke on them. I wonder what baby Jesus did eat though. Like, could he, because he was so magical, could he eat stuff right away? I wonder what he and Gertie did together when they were born together. They were both born the same night on that winter's evening. Oh, is Joseph her brother? I thought Joseph was her husband. Gross. Is that her brother? Isn't he the dad? Ooh, that's a little. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Yeah, Gertie and Jesus were born right next to each other in the manger, and I'm sure Gertie gave him a cute little kiss like she does me, and they were born together on that winter's eve, and it was grassy, and Mary and Marcia were there. Mary, and then her sister Marcia, that's not in the Bible, and brother Joe or husband Joe, what have you. Maybe she had a brother named Joe too. That happens. That was a common name back then in the biblical times. Joe was common. And Gertie was there, and the three dudes, the three wise guys, they brought a little sack of coins, if you will, just a knitted, muslin sack, what have you. And the North Star shined upon them. And Gertie was pawing at him. That's true. She was pawing little Christ, little JC, if you will. She was pawing at tiny JC, and Gertie too was tiny as well. And they did bring some incense. They brought that smelly incense with them. And they were probably wrapped in some kind of a cloth. It was a peaceful evening. And for two births happening. When you have a child, it's not always peaceful. But on this particular Thursday night, in the chilly winds, it was peaceful. And Gertie brought a lot of that with her. She brings calmness. And yeah, I get that Joseph was the husband, guys, but there could have been another Joe there. I'm just saying. Yeah, Steve, the gold, the frankincense, and the mirth, and the merriment, and the incense. There was some smelly incense as well. There was a chill in the air, but with the incense, it was a patchouli smell, if you will. It was a patchouli smell, and that's all I know. That's what Gertie has told me. That's the only reason I know this is Gertie told me the story, guys. Milan, do you want to come over here, please? Come here, please. Neil, come here, please. Come sit with your mom. Come sit with the crowd. But yes, it was a lovely night, and she talks of it very happily in a cheerful manner. Come here, please. Come here. Come here. Good Lord. Really made me work for it. Um, oh yeah, yeah. There were other animals there, I suppose. There were sheep. Were there sheep? Okay. And was the giraffe there from Noah's boat? Okay, I'll take that as a no. Were there horses with men on horseback? Did you kiss the Lord or did the Lord kiss you? Oh, did you know that you're tiny? God, she looked just like this on that Thursday night. Anyway, it was a nice evening, and I'm glad that you guys all listened. I love how her hands, her pawpaws, smell like a hamster's nest. I don't know why. I'm not sure about it. Look at that face, you guys. It was a face next to the Lord. And she calmed the Lord down, and the Lord reached out and petted her, and then she pawed back at little baby G's, and they just were frolicking around. Once he became a toddler, they just frolicked in the fields close to the manger where they were born. And it's still, some say they still smell of patchouli to this day. And I just think that's really sweet. I think that's a nice story. And I hope no one gets mad about that story because if we're wrong, ask Gertrude. That's the story she tells. Well, we've been on for an hour and a half. And I think we're probably going to sign off because I have to start getting ready to go out of town. And like I said, I'm going to bring my mic, I'm going to bring my laptop, and Gertie's going to be angry that I'm not here. I hope no one gets mad about that. I feel like I'm already going to get some nasty comments, guys. I know nothing about the Bible. I was raised in a pure cult. That was all fun. Chill it out. Chill it out. Oh, you're so little these days. Golly. She acts like she's just like so worn out. I don't know. So I'm gonna start getting ready. I'm gonna go see if Jeff's mad at me or if he's wants to answer the bone phone. And again, I will see you guys. It'll just be in the evenings. And who knows? I may even do something with Aaron tonight. I kind of doubt it. Yeah, it's 2:42 and I haven't heard from him today. He's getting himself ready. He's flying tomorrow. Um, and I love you guys. And Gert does too. I don't know why you're so exhausted. Are you tired from the bone you ate? Yeah, Reese, just make sure you stand tall. Will do, Steve, as tall as I can be. Gertie is, I think she's about 10 years old based on her cataract. She's getting close to 10. Where am I headed? Alicia, I'm going to Nashville to see my sister and her new baby. And I love my sister's husband too. Good people. Guys, I'm glad that you all joined me. Thank you for being here. Try not to leave angry comments. Try not to be mad at me about the story of the Lord. Clearly, Gertie is not. And I will talk to you again. I will be on again. I just don't know when, but I will answer your messages. And I love you guys. And thank you for listening to me. And thank you for all the questions and the super chats and the wish list questions and getting Huxley his stuff. And thank you. Andy Fabulous, don't get shot in Nashville. Okay, that sounds like really good, serious advice that I want to adhere to. So thank you. If I get shot in Nashville, I guess you guys will know. Jeff will inform you, and hopefully I live through it. That sounds really, really terrifying. Okay, well, we'll end on that horrible note. And thank you again. Thank you for everything, guys. I love you all, and this is where I leave you. Happy Tuesday. Bye.